we're going to make an epic progressive house drop. Actually, I'll be honest, I already made this. This is the first track that I made in the 5 songs in 24 hours challenge. I couldn't go deep in some parts of the track, so today I want to explain how I made the track you heard in the preview. So I started the track with a piano to find the melody, and I went to the Ofive EDM MIDI pack, which is a pack with 500 MIDI melodies, basically to have instant inspiration. This works pretty well, and for the video worked pretty well because it's pretty hard to find inspiration to make 5 tracks in 24 hours. I think it was the 43. And yeah, simple as that, we have the whole foundation of the track. If you don't feel comfortable of using MIDIs, you can always change, edit them, use the chords, whatever. The first thing that I did is to copy the melody. And what I like to do is to open a sandbank or maybe start adding a bunch of presets that I like that can work together. And then if I don't need one, I will delete it or I'll change some of them, you know. I started with the lead addition. By the way, as you can hear or see here, some of the layers don't have these bouncy notes. On the lead bass we have some EQ, OTT, Camel Crusher to distort the sound, Transient Shaper to add more attack, Fuzz Filter per Q3 and Kickstart. By the way, all the sounds and samples of this track are from Progressive Pulse, the new Progressive House sample pack. It includes 545 sounds and presets with 6 extra bonuses. As you can see here, there are crazy bonuses such as melodic loops, song starter, but most especially the vocal pack, which counts with 4 full vocal kits. Pretty cool. But actually, in the precision of the lead, now that I'm realizing, instead of using the Transient Shaper, you can use Puncher 2. This is applying by WA Production to make your lead tights or maybe tweak the transients. So let me start playing around and I'll talk about how you can get this plugin for free. Yeah, a little bit of the transient and some parallel compression helps a lot. And Progressive Pulse, you can get 6 free bonuses, which 3 of these are 3 plugins that you can get for free. Then I also layer with a Pluck sound because I wanted to add even more transient-ish sound, let's say. So I layer it with a Pluck Support. As you can hear, these are pretty soft in the background, but helps adding that extra transient hit. Then in the drop we have basically the same MIDI with the same 2 pianos. But I deleted some of the middle notes, and for this piano I added OTT, fresh air, a little bit of EQ, and sidechain of course. We needed extra power, so I layered it with some synths with the chord absorb. With a simple processing, I'm just adding some OTT and some EQ, of course they're reducing the lows so they don't clash with the bass, and some sidechain, that's all, and all together. By the way, I also managed to release free Progressive House pack for you. The link is in the description, you can download it right now. All I ask in exchange is a subscription to this channel. This helps me a lot to keep bringing more stuff and value to the community. Then we needed a powerful bass, so I selected the bass 808-ish. For the mid bass we had 3 layers, the bass die. For each of the layers I'm adding an EQ, removing the lows, but in the bass channel we have this Saturn 2, boosting the lows and some of the highs, and together with the bass sounds pretty fat. If you go to the drums from the pack, you can see that we have a lot of sounds for everything, like for example kicks, we have acoustic, break, punchy kicks and many. Same thing for the fills, drum loops, a lot of them. As you can see here, we have this right here that follows exactly the same rhythm as the melody. This helps add attack and presence for the lead. So I think that will be it for the track, so let's hear the final result. Alright, comment below what you think about this track, and if you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe for more content and to help me boost the algorithm so we can reach more people. I will appreciate that a lot, and in exchange I want to remind you that you can download a free Progressive House pack in the description. If you liked this track, here's another Progressive House track that I made that I think you'll love, so watch this video next. My name is This Guy, click here and I'll see you there. Bye.